Hello and welcome to Gierok Farms. In today's video, we got to move around a bunch of equipment. We got to make some room in our other machine shed here, our cold storage shed, for some big square bales of hay from out west. They're coming later this week. So we got to move my planter out of the way, get some of the tractors out of here, the hay equipment. Dad right now, he's in the skid steer, moving things in our overhang off the side of our cold storage here, like the duals and some pallets of stuff, so we can get the planter back in there and out of the way, because obviously you ain't gonna use a corn planter other than 2 weeks out of the year, and that's we're a ways away from that now here in July. So the plan is the big squares are gonna go in here by the rounds, so we got to get some of this equipment moved and shuffled around. So that's the agenda here starting off.
3rd of July, and we're moving a snowblower around the yard. What's wrong with us here?
It's our version of a rain dance or a moisture dance. It's still dry here for an update when it comes to that.
Very dry. And it's like when we do this, it's like the machine shed just puked. Like there's stuff all over the place. So we're gonna try to get, I think them duals, lay a pallet underneath so we can, when it's time to get this out again, we can just pallet a few things and not have all this stuff we gotta carry and finagle around.
Yeah, we got some hay on the ground, so this is a good project to do in the morning while we're waiting for that to dry out a little more before we go rake. So
it's got to get done because I got a truckload of hay coming, and your planter's kind of where that needs to go.
Yeah, I was showing them there. You're gonna put them back there by the round bales, and you're just getting one semi.
Right now we're getting one load of first crop they claim out of North Dakota. They claim it's good in North Dakota, that it's been raining there. South Dakota's a little dry, but didn't sound like quite as dry as last year. I'm sure it's spotty like everywhere. But we're gonna get some so we have some already, because the price is, I want to think it's $10 cheaper than it was last year, which that ain't gonna stay like that if
it stays dry.
So I've even heard it's dry over in the east side of the state, the Green Bay area and stuff.
Yeah, I think the last drought monitor I looked at, it's 70% of the state or more is in
considered to be
drought.
More drought than not.
Yep. So, but then maybe 10 minutes north of here, and they're on the sand too, and their crops are looking pretty good. So they just got lucky.
A lot of rain here just like a week ago.
Yep.
They got a really good dose, because when we went looking at equipment too, there's water standing in the ditches and everything the next day. So that's the thing. You wonder why your crop don't look as good, or vice versa, and it's because of the weather didn't come together.
Yep. So we got to move the tractors out of the way, and then we'll get the planter out. We got to take the marker arms off or lower them,
because it's not new. It's now going to come apart like it would have when it was new.
Yeah, for sure.
Welded.
up unhooking the 686 in the baler there. That 686 is gonna get put on the New Holland roll bar rake later. It's gonna be one of the raking tractors. There we go, we got the planter out of the shed. Still in the shade now so we can work on it, but enough light out here where we can see what we're doing. What do you guys think of that combo? Do you think the M could pull a corn planter like this without fertilizer in it?
Yeah.
Dead level?
Yeah, I'd pull it until you set it down and try planting. It's just the weight. Those wheels are full of water or fluid. They're full of fluid up here, plus you got weights on. But put tools on her, huh? That'd be for, you know, watch us kind of videos. Otherwise, you take a measurement and write it on there.
Now for a reference for me, and then you guys can remind me too when we put these back in. That's our line. You can see where it rubbed through. So remember that. So we got the markers off the planter. I had to come here to switch out cameras because our one GoPro is overheating, so we had to switch to Old Faithful. So we wanted to stop before we forgot to thank a bunch of you guys that have given us some gifts and some mail. The other day at our P.O. box, I got some homemade soap. So Mason got what he wanted. He got some soap. And then we also got a parts catalog. And then we also had one of you great viewers, a priest, I believe. Dad got to meet you. And
had a Catholic priest come and see us. I hope it wasn't because we were using bad words on that when we talked about but he takes care of two churches just west of Green Bay, named Paul.
He was at our local church.
He wanted to see the church in our small town that all restored, and anyway, he brought us some summer sausage here from some meat market over by his area. Apparently he grew up in some of this type of environment, and he's...
So big thank you to all of you who have ever given us anything or sent us something. We really appreciate that. It incentivizes us to keep going, just knowing that you guys are invested enough to go to your way to send us something or say hello in the comments or anything like that. It lets us know that you guys actually care about what we got going on. So we'll keep filming, even if it's just some boring stuff to us.
Today is the boring video, and may get more views because it's abnormal. You know, it's like we're just moving stuff around, just organizing our equipment.
So thank you again to anyone who's ever given us anything, sent us any mail, or left any comments. Just you guys watching too. That's huge for us. So thank you to every one of you. All right, it's time to get back to work. We should be short enough now where we can get it in there. We're gonna back it in as far as we can, and then probably use the skid steer to push it in the rest of the way. And then we'll start putting the rest of the stuff in there. You're good, keep coming. You're good, yep, keep cranking like that. You're good, keep coming. Looking good yet? Coming. You're good. Got about 2 feet. Keep coming. Right there. Oh, that's good. I think they're pretty good. You can put some stuff here, some stuff there. It'll feel like our space pretty nice. There we go, planter's tucked away. Now if I find some ground to plant on next spring, all I gotta do is put the marker arms back on, maybe put them fertilizer box extensions on, and should be good to go. So, but this will be a good spot for it for the rest of the year and over the winter. Tucked away and out of the way. Is the silage blower for the silo, and then the cattle trailer and our small wagon for the four-wheelers. We're trying to strategically put everything in here based on when we'll use it, most likely, and what's easiest to move. So all of our silage stuff, so like our duals, that's corn silage for the 1066, that's what those mean. And then the Gale silo thrower would be around the same time. There we go, we got everything tucked back in the shed. The yard no longer is a mess. All we got outside is some of the hay equipment, but everything's tidied up pretty good. Super happy with that. Dad, yesterday he cleaned up the cattle trailer. That's looking really nice. All sniffied up. It's nice to have everything organized again. It was a good day to do it. Got everything tucked back in this shed. We've also been getting a lot of comments about the Oliver and what the status is on that. I'm just starting to get to the point on my off-farm job where I have more time, and same with in between second and third crop here on the farm. We should have more time to where we're gonna start digging into that again. Plan is probably throw some old oil in it, try and run it again, do the pressure test again, see if we can find a leak. If not, just go crazy, pull the head off and see if we see something up top there, and go from there. Just start tearing stuff apart even more, because even if we do go the route of getting it fully rebuilt by some shop, we'll already have a lot of the bulwark out of the way for them. So that's the status with the Oliver. As for things yet to do this morning, I'm gonna go help Dad let out the cows, and then we're gonna start getting some hay equipment ready, but that'll be a separate video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. We're gonna be baling today, this afternoon. Thank you again to any of you who have ever sent us any mail. We really appreciate it. And if you too wanted to send us some mail, we do have a P.O. box, and that is down in the description. Also, make sure to leave plenty of comments. We love hearing your guys' story, both in letters through the P.O. box or comments down in the description. Or if you guys ever happen to see us out in public, don't be scared to say hello. We're gonna try to go to a couple farm shows this summer, and if you ever happen to see us, say hi. We'd love to hear your guys' story. We'd love to small talk a little, get to know you guys a bit better. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for sticking to the end. Wasn't anything crazy. It's good to have that all done. Also, if you haven't already, but you probably already have if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might also enjoy it. But that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys next time.